Hello and greetings on yet another Devs and Hodlers meeting. Welcome everyone. Number 85. Hello and greetings, Mr. Orwash, Citral, and with us our special guest from the devs team who's going to tell us amazing stuff today because we got two subjects to cover. Before we're gonna do the news, first of all, we're gonna of course talk about groups features, and then we're gonna have some market discussion. But first of all, there are some news from the crypto market and market in general. One of the biggest news probably, and we're gonna speak about it, is obviously you should leave a thumbs up and go and follow bigshortbets everywhere. Everywhere, really. I mean, like anywhere you can. So leave a subscription here on YouTube and go over to bigshortbets Twitter pages to be up to date. And from Twitter, but not only, from bigshortbets, there is a news about Elon Musk. He just changed his bio on Twitter, and he just changed it into Chef Tweet. It probably means that he already bought Twitter just today, because it was his last day to do it before going to the court, because it was supposed to go tomorrow if he doesn't. And as you can see, he did. Probably, most likely. So what do you guys think about it? Because I don't think bigshortbets is going to be sold anytime soon or anytime at all. But here we go. There is Twitter, which is our competition, actually, being sold. Opinion?
Just wondering, like he said, like he wants to add a new feature, which means like editing tweets. So I just wondering, like he gonna add
not
this
only,
or not?
but he said he's going to fire like a few thousand people, like 4,000 or 5,000 people.
Oh,
on day one.
I mean,
so
we'll see how the things actually gonna plays out, like this kind of acquisition, maybe it's the loudest man actually, but it's nothing we could say uncommon in America. And by saying that they are our competition, like there are also a lot of social media that are kind of like competition, but the thing is that bigshortbets is actually profiled in a way that it's not only a social media, it's a full optimized platform with the market. So people will not only
wait up, we just lost Discord over here. We are back. Hello. We only lost Discord, so we're back.
Okay, so people will not only have a chance to interact with each other, share some content, but actually organize and use it on the actual market to play, because there is a specific chain of connection. So we could say people will use the platform, organize on the platform, interact with each other, share information with each other. Then this information will be used on the market. So the people are gonna trade with each other. So the opposing trades. So some people will tell, let's make the
there
short
are a lot
one.
of features that bigshortbets has and Twitter hasn't, like groups, for instance.
Exactly.
Market soon. So
I mean, you can create kind of some similar groups on Twitter, but there is a lot of noise on Twitter. That's the main disadvantage, that there is a lot of false information and so on. And this social media, it's really, we could say, influenced by the outsiders. We have politics though, and in my opinion, if you have politics though, and you can try, and that people are trying to use the Twitter as a tool for the power, to gain power, to gain something else that just money. Then this tool is usually, manipulated. They do something with it. We have a lot of bots on Twitter that destroys it, has scammers and everything like that. There is a lot of going drama. I mean, it's
no drama.
It's kind of like organization. It's a community. It's a we could say that this kind of big social media is almost a self-society. You have some
Yes.
rules on Twitter, unwritten rules. You have different communities and so on that even sometimes use a different language. We could say different set of words. So yeah, I think this is pretty cool. But it was something what we want to accomplish. We want to make a different community, well organized, and then give a chance for this community to use the information that they share to each other, and they crowdsource actually the information,
Yeah,
and they use
about
it on the
that, there is
market.
one tweet from Elon from yesterday saying a beautiful thing about Twitter is how it empowers citizen journalism. People are able to dismantle news without an establishment bias, meaning that people are the news. People on the platform are the news and not the journalists or big media. It's
I
the
mean, yeah, that's
a concept
the
he
whole
got
point.
from BSB
That's why
actually,
you
because that was
follow.
the
That's why you follow like any politics or something like this, because like they can share like the newest and freshest information,
Mhm.
on the Twitter, and,
The
and it's a
insiders,
platform like a
yes.
tool. Yeah, the insiders.
Mhm.
So that's why we have a reputation mechanism, because some
Exactly.
like people on our platform are anonymous. So we have
Exactly.
a reputation mechanism to let you know like who you can follow or who the trusted by community.
Exactly. That's
I
a way
mean,
to.
it's also that's the whole point. If you get
Mhm.
the I don't know information from any source, like the not even the social media, but we could say the conventional media, the television, the newspapers.
Yes.
I mean, even Bloomberg.
Mhm.
Usually, what you get is like it's it's the product of their production line of producing news information. So we
Mhm.
could say have set of people that are in the charge of going around the world and like seeing and witnessing information. Then this information somehow connected with some other data, then it goes through the I don't know, the guy who writes the article. He has his own points of views, and then
Mhm.
at the final stage you get the final product. But
Mhm.
what we want to accomplish is we want to cut this middleman, so we can present you with this raw information, the most important like part of it, like
Yes.
the main idea. And
Mhm.
I think this is like the good way of
And
doing it.
then this most the user that has the best how to put it, I lost my word, has the best rank within the platform that are trusted. Yes, they might earn money on it, and they may sell their baits. The same mechanism, probably similar to one that bigshortbets is creating right now. On Twitter, there might be something similar soon, because Elon probably announced it. I mean, not really announced, but there was one comment about it that he replied to just today, and people are demanding that not the media, but the normal users who are engaged on the platform might profit from it in some way or another. In the instance of bigshortbets, this is the paid bait mechanism.
Yes, that's
Exactly,
right.
but we will
Like
see actually how it's going to play out.
Yeah.
yes, I think like I can say what how it looks like from the dev side, like from
Mm-hmm.
our side, who try to create a tool. We want to take like the best thing what we have on Twitter or we have or Reddit or Facebook, or like we want to take the best parts, like or just use that part what the people who trade, who want to share their information, stuff like this,
Mm-hmm.
what they use on that platforms, and put it in the one platform to create like I don't know, like tool for shared information to small groups, to small
Like
communities,
decentralized media
in
on one
your
platform.
own group.
Yeah.
Yes, like this decentralized media on one platform, but like with the best best things, best features what you already use on platform like Twitter, Facebook, or Reddit. So
Sure, but
that's
there is
what
going
we
to
want
be a lot
to.
of more and better
Great.
features on the bigshortbets platform.
Yes.
One of these features that might be probably better than on Facebook is the groups. And obviously, the other thing is the market. And this is what we are going to talk about with Przemek here today. Obviously, I got some other news to cover with you guys, but I think we should get straight and focus on bigshortbets platform, not on other platforms. So we're going to go over to talk with Przemek about the groups and how it's going forward in this area. So over to you, DEVS team.
Okay. All right. So as you already mentioned, my name is Przemek, and I have been working in bigshortbets from the very beginning. And today we're gonna talk about groups and the newest feature in groups, which is NFT connection with groups. So I can share you my screen
Yes,
to
please.
present you the chart of this functionality. And
Okay, so let me just get a background of this because I think that the community are not familiar. Oh, you have the chart. Okay, that's fine.
yes.
We have a chart after Przemek represent the technical side, we can describe what this feature gives
Okay,
us.
it's even
Okay,
in
sure.
colors. I like it. It even has colors.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has colors. Yeah,
Let's go.
that's the first one probably with colors.
All right. So, as the chart title says, it's about BSB groups connected to NFT, and in short, what it does is my stream still on? Yes, it is. Okay. All right. What it does, it enables users to create a group with NFT, and every other group member is required to have these NFTs. So as you can see there on my chart, everything starts with a group creation, and it's up to a user if he or she wants to provide a NFT in a form of address on blockchain. So if no, everything stays as it was, and user can join this group when he or she is approved, and everything is normal. But on the other hand, when user provides this NFT, when a new member sends a request to join this group, the system checks if this user, this future member, has this NFT on his wallet, which is logged in from bigshortbets platform. So if user doesn't have this NFT, it's up to a question if user wants to buy this NFT. If no, user won't be able to join this group because it's our rules. But if user wants to buy this NFT, user buys it, for example, on OpenSea, or maybe straight from the smart contract via the mint method, and it is required to transfer this NFT to MetaMask account that is used with our platform. So the user sends this request again, and we check, and now he or she has this NFT. So this request is saved and awaits further confirmation from group administration. And as you can see, when user is approved by the admin, he or she has access to all the exclusive content provided by the group. So that's all of my chart. I'm not sure if you want to say a few words, because I have the second part of my presentation. Maciek, maybe.
Citra?
I mean, you explained it pretty good. How the feature should work. You know, we have this idea that of how to bring more communities to Big Shore this problem, and somehow access to it will be give like how we could give an exclusive access for communities participants for like certain area, because you know the idea of the groups are that they are we could say autonomous groups. Everything that happens on the
Yes.
groups, they are in the future. They will be encrypted. If they are not right now, we have plan of the encryption. So the groups itself is special, like the area, like the free zone, we could say. It's somehow like the embassy area in some countries, or like, I don't know, or airport, something that you have. If you create a group, you have your own field of doing what is happening over there. We can really control over it. So, and with this autonomous HODLER characteristics, we want to bring more communities. That, for example, we will have this feature that, some usually the groups in a Web3 world are characterized by owning a certain token, or fungible or non-fungible. Especially the non-fungible part, when we have NFTs, many people that have if in order to belong to some community, online community that do some stuff, have access to it, you have to have this certain NFTs. So why we can utilize the groups feature like itself, that you can post there, you can interact, you can inform, just like Facebook groups, but we can do it, those groups, for like Web3 people that own some tokens and maybe some NFTs. And that's why we decided to implement this criteria for like entering the group, and what Przemek said. So we have this criteria that allows you, for example, if you are owning a certain token, whether it's fungible and non-fungible, you can access this group. So this is one of the simple features, but if we can allow it to do it automatically, if you have on your wallet that the wallet address that is connected to an account on the bigshortbets platform, and you want to access to a group, and you actually fulfill the criteria, you can then access this group. I think it's a big step forward for the creating the communities on the platform, bringing communities that are already operating, but I spread out on the different part of the social media, especially that we really we could say really aware, and we are trying to, not trying to, but we don't own any data of the user, so we try to protect as much as possible the data of the user. We don't track them. We don't stash the information about the users and so on. So I think I'm pretty confident in saying that this kind of space, like it's really built up for the Web3 people, Web3 users, and Web3 communities. And that's why I think it's a big step forward for doing something like that, because it's going to actually bring those communities. Maybe those communities will want to create groups on the bigshortbets platform to have this common space to interact with each other. And this is an additional feature to make sure that someone will be checked before if we can come. We say it works like a bouncer in a club or something like that.
Yeah. I'd like to explain like how it's gonna work, like from the platform side or from the creator group side.
Yes.
Like basically we're gonna add a new feature what calls like groups NFT or something or something like this, like group with NFT. When you want to create a new group, you can like check mark or something like this. If you want to create a group with NFT or something like this, you need to provide for us a contract, NFT contract of your NFTs, and that's how we want to validate people who can join, who can send you a request, because obviously like it can be like situation like somebody, okay, you have let's say like 500 people who own your NFT or something like this, but only like 100 people really have an account on BKSB. Like we validate all that addresses, but they don't have an account on bigshortbets application, bigshortbets platform. So they need to create a new account. We don't create that account or something like this. They need to log in. Then after they log in, we want to like ask this smart contract. Does this address like own the
Yes.
NFT or something like this, and then he can say he can or she can
Mm-hmm.
send the request to the group. In other side, like if you don't have NFTs, we can add extra feature. Maybe it's a good idea to I don't know, add something like add or something like this, like buy my NFT, then you can join to my
Join the
group and have
group.
exclusive
It's like
content or
joining the
something like
guilds.
this.
It's like joining the guilds in MMORPG games. Like, hey, we are
Yes.
hiring, join our group, buy this NFT, like this key or whatever to join us. So this is how it would
Yes.
work in a practice way, practically. Like, if I don't know about the existence of the group, or will the group be hidden, or it will be open but like locked, and I might just ask, I don't know, an admin or a system to, hey, I want to join. Where can I get the NFT, the key, right? Or how would that work in practice?
I think in the future we want to add like three different groups, like public group, so everybody can see what's on the group, like content on the group, and then when they want to like post something or add any comment or be in the discussion, needs to join to the group. I think
If you
it's gonna
join the
help with
group,
to
if you
build.
join this kind of group, you're gonna have the public's group posts baits on your main feed.
Yeah, we can add this. Like we can
Okay.
we already have that view what calls followed. If followed view
Yes.
should connect whole things like with about users, about groups, and not your main view, because main view is main view. It's for everybody, but content for you. So hashtags, followers,
Sure.
and the groups. But we probably gonna add this to one. I can say like one big view or one extended view, and give you more options to sort or filter that view. Like if you want to filter and see information only from one group or only from groups you followed, you can check the option, and then the whole view will be filtered or sorting by this content. But as I said in the beginning, we want to add like three different groups. Like one will be public view, the second will be a private groups like we have right now, and third one will be groups with NFTs like you have now. The groups with NFTs and gives us the opportunity to add really cool feature, but I don't want to say anything about this right now.
Ooh, no leaks today.
It-
Okay.
it's a idea from straight from Rafael. So I
Yeah,
think it's
we are in a we are right now developing it, but we can disclose the details about it. So it's
yes,
gonna be a
yes.
surprise.
That's what that's what we say now. That information what Przemek described you. It's a mechanism what's going on in the under of this mechanism. So this is like our backend side of the whole new feature what we're gonna add on the platform, who can really connect us with the public application, public sites, straight to the apps, straight to our app, to our group. How it's gonna looks like, how you can use this by administrator of the group or something like this. We probably show you in the next devs and holders. Maybe not in next week, but next 2 or 3 weeks. We give you an example.
Okay.
We have a great opportunity to show you an example by 504 group.
Okay.
So
Okay. Przemek, I think you can go over with the next step of your presentation.
Okay, all right. So the next part of the presentation is strictly technical.
Best one.
So here we have OpenZeppelin contracts on GitHub. OpenZeppelin is a group is a company group that creates safe smart contracts ready to use. You probably have heard about it. They created the standards like ERC20, ERC721, and we have the source code of ERC721, also known as NFTs in crypto world. So here we have the code, and I'm going to show you some technical details under the hood of this functionality. So what we have here are these basic parameters like token name, token address, and token symbol. So everything you can read from Etherscan, for example. And these variables are private. And here we have the variable that is in our interest that represent balances of users. It's a mapping, so it's basically like a hash map of addresses. So it's a function that returns a number of tokens that the user has on the smart contract. But the key thing here is that this variable is private, so we cannot access it like this by reading this variable from the smart contract because of the security reasons. So our life is harder to read all users having this particular NFT in an efficient way, and because we have this function balance of okay, let me find this balance of, here we have a typo. So here we have this function balance of that requires this address of owner here and of the owner of the NFT, and returns amount of NFTs on the smart contract that the user has. And as we can consider, it reads the variable balances under the hood that we've talked about earlier. And the naive approach of this solution on the first, which comes at first to my mind, is to simply do a Web3 call to all smart contracts, to all tokens that we have on our platform, on our platform when user logins, and then we have information whether or not he or she has a positive balance of those tokens. But what happens is that this solution doesn't scale very well because imagine that we have 100 or 1000 maybe tokens and 5000 users on our platform. So 1000 groups has a token and 5000 users wants to log in simultaneously. So what we do is for every user we make 1000 Web3 calls to every smart contract in to check their balances of these tokens. So 1000 times 5000 is 5 million calls. So it's not very efficient way to do this, but the proper approach that we've came with is very similar to how our market works. We have events on blockchain. So here we have the emit transfer, every time a transfer function is called. So this transfer function takes 3 arguments from user to user and which token. Here we can see that it does various checks to see whether or not this address from owns this NFT, and it removes balance from the user and adds to the final user, and sets this array of owners to the proper address. But what we consider is that this transfer event is emitted, so we can later read it. And this simple mechanism guarantees that with every transfer function call, which is equal to NFT or ERC20 token transfer, so for example, when I send one token to Maciek or to Bartek, every time this transfer event is emitted, and we can read it later on to synchronize the state of our database with the smart contracts. And it is a very efficient way actually to do this, to solve this problem. As I already mentioned, we came with this solution with the market, or we also use events there. So I would say it's yes, it's efficient and secure approach. So we used it. Guys, what would you say about that?
It's
Cool.
perfect in its form. I
Perfect.
couldn't say any better. Like, I tried to understand some of those things, but I think it's pretty much,
Right.
I mean, in its form right now, it's pretty bulletproof architecture. I think it's very simple in its function, but it's always more complicated when you actually have to write it down in form the code, because maybe you can think of something, but there's a lot of features and obstacles in a way, usually if you want to implement this on the platform. But it's pretty well explained. I have really nothing to add. Enough said.
Questions to
thank
that
you.
topic, to any aspect of that topic, like groups
Yes.
or something like this?
So we got one reaction from the Marsit.
Because like
so far.
probably our last 3 or 4 DEVS holders, we focus on the market or ICP topics. So maybe that community aspects. So somebody wondering like what's going on, what's happened, and we really prepared good things in your future, like maybe to the end of the year or something like this. Like a lot will happen on our platform. Like I'm speaking about community aspects. So market is a big thing, but the other things like still happen in the
It's still
in the
part
background.
of the community, you know.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, maybe you should do the merch. I really like your hoodie that you're wearing. If you could show us a little more of it to the screen. It's inflation 2022 over there.
Yes. In the bag it says like made in Poland, so you know.
Oh, that's cool. So the inflation made in Poland, one of the highest.
Yeah,
there is a
that's,
question from Kikan X. What about some coin drop for us regular viewers? We are in fuel all the time.
Like
I wish we could, but we can't.
I wish.
Yeah.
That's one thing, that there might not be drops. But the other thing, that there is probably no way to check who's here with us all the time. I mean, I recognize Number Acid, that's for sure. He's on the most live streams over here. There are a few regulars over here. There are many people rewatching too, without leaving a comment. There are some whales watching in the background, that's for sure. Dark Lambo drop. Yeah, there might be a black Lambo drop. There should be a merge drop.
The best thing what we can drop is the leaks right now. Like everybody know, like we don't have any airdrop
or something
like this.
The only airdrop that we'll have is will be the physical one that we are planning to launch.
Yeah, it
That
was.
is
We talked
actually that
about
we
it.
taken
Yeah.
snapshot of from the September. So this will be the only physical item because we can physically, it's against our project's policy to give tokens for free for anyone.
So
Anyone.
what was the condition to participate in that airdrop?
You had to be in top
Subscribe,
1,000
follow,
addresses. Top
have all
1,000
that.
addresses, I think.
Retweet.
Yeah. Subscribe, follow, retweet the last post.
Yeah, exactly.
Tag three friends in a post.
Yeah,
Tag
make
50,
them join
tag
the
50, tag
platform.
50.
Yes.
Exactly.
And then there you have what it's called? Like all these chains. Like whatever, never mind. Like this pyramid kind of stuff of the marketing, selling and buying alcohol, juices, and whatever. But this is not the place, guys. This is not the place. If you have any other questions, shoot it, guys, because there might be some leaks. Not many from what I hear tonight. But as of the drops, this is exactly what Orwash said. There might be some physical ones. We spoke about it. We leaked some stuff few months ago, actually. Send some beer to devs. Yeah, you should have some patronage over the devs instead the devs over you. So maybe a Dark Lambo for every in the 60s when someone became a NASA astronaut, they got a brand new Corvette. So maybe a Dark Lambo for each of the devs. If a new devs join the team and every preview, so here Przemek and Bartek, they should get some Dark Lambo from Rafał and from you, the viewers and the community.
I'm still participating in the project. I'm the hodler, so I'm gonna earn for my Lambo.
Yeah, because none of the devs got any kind of coins and any tokens they got. They bought them themselves, not because they were airdropped from anyone, but because they trust the project they do, the project they create, and they just bought it. So there was no airdrop for any viewers, for anyone, even for the devs.
Yeah, so okay, we can like share the market view for real quick. We want to explain what we're working right now, why we
Sure.
don't give you to the test. It's so I'm gonna share my screen and describe some things. So okay, so as you can see, our market is this happened on our test environment. So like everything's here is in the test state. So as you see, and as I think Jan Tiger mentioned on Telegram, like you should add some orders or bots to make order book to fill the order book or something like this. As I said, we have already prepared that, so you can see right now the difference between the market price and the prices what the bot stays here. It's like I think 1% or so or something like this in this site, but we only use that bot on the test environment and on the test network. So it not happen on the live or something like this. We give tool to you, and you can fill the order book when you're gonna use that market. What we are working right now, we are working to give you an option to change the source of the pricing of the order price of the place from to what money came like for now you have balance means that's your wallet. Of course, it's still few like mistakes with numbers, but we already working on it. So as you see on the market, there is like a two balances. It's called balance, which means it's your wallet, and market balance, which means how much money you have on that market. So BTC, USDT. So this is like a two places where you can have the money. Like the money on your balance, it's the money on your wallet. So you can't lose that money until you send that money to the contract. So how it's gonna happen right now? Right now, if you want to fill, or if you wanna do try order or transactions to fill positions, you need to like add the order price. So I can add the order price, like it means like okay, the like 20,000 790. I can say okay, quantity one, which means I want to buy one contract. It is my deposit to on that contract. So I need to have like that amount of money on my balance, because like this is the price what I pay for one contract, but this is the money what I send to my to, like this is the amount of money what I paid for my position, and this is the amount of money what I send to my contract, to BTC USDT contract. But after, like, we do a lot of positions or something like this, for now money only comes from the wallet to the contract. But we want to give you an option to use the market balance, what you already have on your market balance when you send this from the wallet, to use that money to fill the order, because now it's only comes from the wallet. And if you want to send the money from the market balance to the wallet, you need to fill the withdraw here,
Make the internet transaction, yeah.
withdraw, made the internet transaction to the wallet, and then add an extra transaction. So we don't want to like make really big circles with whole process here, like how to withdraw, how to add transactions, something like this. Like it needs to be like friendly for the users and
Yeah.
everything. Okay, so for now, let's fill the order. Okay, as you know, this is like a price, like for the people who want to short. This is for the people who want to long, because obviously they want to have like the lowest price, or the highest price for the for the short. So let me fill the transaction. Okay, I go buy for the price 20 for my order price 20,070 790. Okay, maybe I'm not sure my full screen now. I have a MetaMask confirm sign. First
Yeah,
sign
we don't
is
see it,
to
but
send
imagine.
send the money to the I have two signs, like two confirms. Like first is to send the money to the contract, and second confirm to make the order. So okay, now my orders, my transaction was successful, and now I need to see like my position. And as you see, my position was the 790 for my long position, but my enterprise 785. Why that happened? Because like from the beginning, what Rafael said, what was our basic requirements for the market. You can have the position for the same price what you want to have, or better. So if you are better price on the market when you want to make a long position, the mechanism, our backend mechanism, our market engine match you with that price. So as you can see, my price is $5 better than I want to take. So that's how it's gonna looks like. And of course, I can check my opponent. I can really like, it's our, of course, there's an environment, but I can go straight to his his user view and send him message or something like this, and I know, ask him like, you still have that money? Something like this.
Thank you for playing. Thank you for your money.
Yes. GG. Well
Thank you
played.
for playing.
Pleasure making business with you. See you next
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, we should add some gifts in the chat, you know, yes, to send gifts to somebody, or
Yeah, like in
or
Revolut,
me.
like in Revolut when you send money.
Yes, yes.
Or like in Mortal Kombat,
So
fatality.
yes, so I want to describe for you like what's happened now in the market, what working on right now, what we're working on right now. So I think we need maybe 2 weeks to give you access to the testnet. Like we
Okay, nice.
just like switch the button, and that option, that extra view gonna show for you on your views, and we of course gonna mention it in the DEVS holders meeting, and
Of course.
do like best like big test for the market on DEVS holders meeting.
Updates are coming, and there is some pig under my table, crazy pig going on situation over
Yes.
here. Other than that, if you
Crazy
have some
boy.
other questions, that's last minute. Cause there is one comment from Jacek. There is a new group, books and films. I really like it. That's amazing news, actually. So this is not only the markets, market and speculation going on, but also just books and films and other kind of conversation. So
Books and
if you
films.
haven't ever joined the platform, do it, try it out, go over to
I think
bigshortbets.com.
somebody shared the bait with the zip file with over 50 books or something like this about speculation trading. It's on our platform.
There is
So
a new book in translated in Polish by Rafał and Rafał's Foundation. Trading
yes,
concession available for free in the PDF. So go over to this group. Maybe you will find some more information about it. We highly encourage you to do so. Guys, we spoke tonight about groups. We spoke tonight about updates on the market. As you heard from Bartek, there might be some new crazy information within 2 weeks and access and stuff like that. Other than that, we encourage you to leave a thumbs up for our devs, and cheers to our hodlers. You can contact the team on bigshortbets.com. There is entire email address. There is entire address for Telegram, Twitter page, or obviously on the platform if you need some help, got some suggestions, want to add ups to something. Other than that, go over to our YouTube channel, and next week, as always, Thursday evening, 6 p.m. Central Europe time, we're gonna see you, as always, for devs and holders meetings over here. Yeah, exactly. This is the YouTube channel. Go and leave a thumbs up. I see a thumbs up. That's very good. Way to go. Thanks so
thank you
much.
guys. Goodbye.
We see you next
Thank
week.
you.
Bye bye.
Thank you, guys.
See you next time.